trying to write a song, but I can't think of any words. I've got a melody, but no words come to mind. No inspiration. It's been a really hard year, and I've been feeling kind of depressed and lonely lately and sad. So naturally, it's been hard to write a song. You ever heard of writer's block? It's the worst, right? Writer's block is when a writer feels stuck and can't write anything. They feel blocked by something that they can't figure out. That's where I'm at. I have this backpack to try to, I don't know, give you some inspiration, I guess. When I was little, I loved Barney the dinosaur. I was obsessed with Barney the dinosaur. I had Barney bed sheets, Barney pajamas, Barney the doll, or Barney the dinosaur doll that I thought would come to life. And I watched Barney on TV every day and carried this backpack with me everywhere I went. And inside is my old school supplies. I don't know, but you know, it may be funny, but since I was little, I've always been inspired by school supplies, and now office supplies. It always inspired me to think about the new school year and a new teacher, making new friends and going to recess, the library, and lunch, of course, lunch. I also loved recess. Who didn't love recess? Indoor recess or outdoor, it was great. Mostly I just loved being at school, being with my friends, because then I wasn't home all the time. I had a really hard home life as a kid. I had a single mom with 6 kids, and she had 6 kids. I had 5 siblings, and we all lived in the same tiny little apartment. Oh, my mom struggled with severe depression, really, really tough sadness constantly, and anxiety. And she tried to deal with it by hoarding. Hoarding is when somebody, well, my mom couldn't really let go of anything. She would keep everything she had and just keep storing it up until it piled up so much that where we lived, you couldn't even see the floor. Eventually, it was a real pigsty. I remember diapers piled up in the bathroom and things blocking the front door so much that it was hard to open. I never had sleepovers at my apartment. And it was so bad at one point that there were even mushrooms growing in the hallway against the wall. It was so bad. My mom depended on me to cheer her up. I needed to be positive for her and uplift her and take care of her. My brothers and sisters and I, sometimes we would sing to her her favorite songs from her favorite soap operas. One of them was, "Breathe in, breathe out, you keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life." This is how my mom dealt with her anxiety, depression, and how she got through the day. We all have ways that we deal with loneliness and sadness. This is how my mom did. Everybody feels lonely sometimes. Everybody is fighting their own uphill battle. Everybody feels helpless sometimes. But everyone could use a little more love. Love. Oh, we got a verse! That's pretty cool! Where did that come from? Thanks for listening. I think think it helps to feel heard. Unfortunately, my mom's battle with depression and hoarding became too much for her, and eventually my siblings and I were taken away and put in foster care. I was 16 years old, a sophomore in high school. When the authorities came, they gave me and my brother a trash bag to put our stuff in. Really. So my brother and I went back into our apartment and we got to pick what we could. So I grabbed a box full of journals and some pictures. And my brother grabbed our Nintendo 64 and some games. When we were really little, we saved up together to buy this together. So it was really special to us. We saved our own allowance. These were things that brought us hope, gave us joy, and inspired us. And where we were going, joy was going to be kind of hard to come by. Since I was the oldest, or second oldest, I felt like it was my job to take care of my siblings next, just like I did my mom. I felt like I needed to be positive for them and cheer them up and take care of them. This would be a really hard role for me to fill, though, because we got split into two groups. That was one of the hardest nights of my life. I remember going to the foster home and just falling asleep on the couch crying. I felt abandoned by my mom, and I felt like my siblings might feel abandoned by me because I couldn't keep us all together. Was that my responsibility? No. When I was 16, I felt like it was for some reason. I have very few pictures of me and my siblings from when we were little. And the ones that I do have are very precious to me. I love looking at them because they remind me of where we were and makes me really thankful for where we are and hopeful for where we're going. I did see my siblings after that. In fact, we all got to go to this camp where it was called Camp to Belong, and they bring all these foster siblings together for 1 week to create memories and do things that we've never done before, like camping or hiking or bicycling around a lake or swimming in the lake and singing silly camp songs without a care in the world. One of my favorite songs was called Hey Burrito. Hey Burrito! Yeah, burrito, yeah. Yeah, burrito, yeah. Guacamole, cinnamon twist, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Sorry. It's just one of my favorite songs. I just love the opportunity to just not care about anything and just be free for a little while. Free from worry and stress. You know what? Another one of the memories that they had of this camp was this really awesome birthday party. Sometimes you don't get to see your siblings for your birthday or their birthdays when you're separated into different foster homes. So they threw us this big party where we got to go into a room with all these tables with presents spread all over. And we had to pick one for one of our siblings. We wrapped it, and then that night we all came together and opened our presents, sang happy birthday, and ate cake. Those memories remind me that when we go through hard things, all we really need, or all we really want, is to feel loved by the people we love the most. Some of us have been hurt too deeply. Some of us have been completely abandoned. Some of us don't know where we're going. But all stories is helping me break my writer's block. Thanks for listening again. I've always wanted to inspire people, make them believe in themselves when they feel like they can't. But often, that meant in my life that I put others before myself so much that it became toxic. Eventually, I got put in my own foster home where I had to focus on myself for the first time in my life. It took me a long time to figure out, but it's not always selfish to take care of yourself. After so many years of taking care for others and being there for others and cheering up others, being positive for them and providing for them, I didn't really know how to do that for myself very well. I felt like there was a big emptiness inside me. And I didn't even like my own company. I tried to fill this void with a few things. I tried religion, and that worked for a long time. I had a system of beliefs and people that I shared them with. And I had a community and rules to follow that helped guide me. But eventually, I learned that I wasn't really loving myself and was just trying to be more like a god than me. I married someone who shared my beliefs and who liked a lot of the same things I liked. And that worked for a while. But eventually, I realized that I had once again compromised for the sake of someone else, for my dreams and hopes. All these things that happened to me and the things that I chose brought me here, on this stage, telling you this story and trying to finish a song that I don't have the lyrics to. I've hurt people. I've been hurt by people. I've done things that I wish I could change, and I've said things I wish I could take back. But love keeps happening. And I've learned to let some of that love come my way. Well, I'm through with waiting for someone to heal me. Gonna treat my wounds and get back up again. I love to sing and act and tell stories and perform. I just hope someday that my story will inspire a few people, or lots of people, just to know that if I could tell them anything, it would be, you deserve to be loved. No matter who you are, no matter what you've done, you deserve to be loved. No matter where you're from or who your parents are, you deserve to be loved. No matter what experiences you've had or places that you've been or haven't been yet, you deserve to be loved. No matter what color your hair is. No matter who you have a crush on, or who you want to marry, or what your favorite clothing brand is, or where you go to school. No matter what, you do deserve to be loved. And you know what? That can start by loving yourself. Somebody just told me recently that we focus so much on trying to be happy all the time, and really what we want is a sense of peace. Real, deep, feel it in your bones kind of peace. I think he's onto something. Embracing my story a little bit more, showing myself a little more love, and telling you all of this, I feel a little closer to that peace. I'm gonna love myself like nobody else. I've been my biggest critic for too long, and now it's time to sing a different song, and I hope you'll sing along. That's it! That's the whole song! Oh my gosh, we did it! Thank you so much! Ah, that's amazing! That feels incredible! We broke my writer's block. Thank you so much for being here. That's pretty awesome. Let's hear how it sounds all together. And when I get to the chorus the third time, sing along if you want. Everybody feels lonely sometimes. Everybody is fighting their own uphill battle. Everybody feels helpless sometimes. And everyone could use a little more love. Well, I'm through with waiting for someone to heal me. Gonna treat my wounds and get back up again. I'm gonna love myself like nobody else. I've been my biggest critic for too long, and now it's time to sing a different song, and I hope you'll sing along. Some of us have been hurt too deeply. Some of us have been completely abandoned. Some of us don't know where we're going. But all of us just really want to be loved. Well, I'm through with waiting for someone to save me. Gonna treat my wounds and get back up again. I'm gonna love myself like nobody else. I've been my biggest critic for too long, and now it's time to sing a different song, and I hope you'll sing along. I'm gonna love myself like nobody else. I've been my biggest critic for too long, and now it's time to sing a different song, and I hope you'll sing along. I'm gonna love myself like nobody else. I've been my biggest critic for too long, and now it's time to sing a different song, and I hope you'll sing along.